Hey everyone, SriUbeauty here. So for today's video, as you could tell by the title, I got the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. I am so excited to use this. I don't really know what to do with myself. I can't really contain myself right now because I'm so excited. But we're going to be doing an eye look from this beautiful thing right here. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Put some pictures here so you can see all the colors, but oh, alright, it's cool. So this is what it looks like. So pretty. The palette has so many different colors, so many gorgeous colors. It is just amazing. I love the color differences in this palette. They have lots of different lid colors that you could use, which I find really, really nice. So before I jump in, I just want to say, if some of you guys can't really see the previous video that I posted, I know I watched it on my phone and it wasn't really working, but on other devices it did. I apologize for that. I was gonna re-upload it, but YouTube said that you can't, so I really do apologize for that. But anyhow, moving on, I am going to just do my eyebrows, prime my eyelids, and I'm gonna come right back. Alright, so I put on my eyebrows and I use what I always use, which is my Anastasia Dip Brown Medium Brown. And for concealer, I use something different. Maybelline, actually, if anybody knows, Maybelline came out with new concealers that are good for darker skin tones, which is awesome because I've been dying to use these and see what the hype was. It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, and I used it in the shade Caramel. This shade is more of a skin tone type shade. It's more towards my skin tone, so that's why my eyes look a little bit darker, but I prefer that. I think it looks much more natural that way, especially when you're going to put on a very different type of color, a very vibrant color. So I use that, and I use what I always use, which is to set my Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder in deep. Not dark. I filled up the wrong one. So I don't know, like, it's like you have so many options in this. I still keep the thing on it because it's like a new baby of mine. But oh my lord, here we go. So there are all these colors, and I think I'm gonna do something like out of the ordinary. I think I'm gonna use this green right here as my lid color. So I'm going to use the green beside it, which is this one. It is Enchanted, and the shimmer is Diva, I believe. Yeah, the shimmer is Diva. I'm gonna use that. So let's just get started real quick. I'm gonna go with an all over lid color, which is a very bright one on this palette. So I'm gonna use the M518 brush, and I'm just gonna go all over my lid with, oops, I really don't want to drop this, with this color right here. Yeah, with this color right here. Okay, so that definitely brightened up my lid. I am going to use the same brush, and I'm going to take in that really deep, deep green, which is Enchanted. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did in my previous video. I'm just going to pack it all over my lid. And I'm going to use the E17 brush. And I'm just going to pack that deep, deep green all over my lid. By the way, has anybody seen the new Vogue India cover? Kim Kardashian actually made the cover, and she posted a picture. Let's sure if it was she that posted a picture, but I know it was on her Snapchat. But it was a picture of her in a lehenga. And if anybody doesn't know what that is a traditional Indian outfit, pretty much. By the way, I'm not Indian. I am Sri Lankan, and that is a country right under India. So I'll put a picture of like a map of India and then Sri Lanka at the bottom. We're actually known as like the teardrop of India. And let me just get you guys closer. And so she posted a picture of her in a lehenga, and my first impression was, you know, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. My first impression was like, okay, I understand that she's doing Vogue India and like she's doing a cover and everything, but why is she wearing the lehenga? Like, does she know what that is? Does she know like the cultural meaning behind that? You know what I mean? I was a bit like off, like that caught me a little bit off guard. And I guess it brings the conversation of cultural appropriation and all that stuff. I'm sure that she didn't mean to offend anybody by wearing that. And, you know, I believe if you're going to adapt somebody's culture, especially because she posed for Vogue India, she should know. And obviously at the same time, I don't know if she learned what the cultural meaning of that garment was. So at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, I don't really know, but then at the same time, I'm still a little bit offended. And even though it doesn't target me specifically, and it's not like my culture or anything, I still kind of took offense, and I felt bad because there are so many beautiful Indian women, especially Indian actresses, that have been on the cover, and many that haven't gotten the time to shine. And Vogue India is a huge, huge platform to be discovered on. So that kind of caught me just a little bit off guard. And okay, I'm gonna be really real here. Most people, especially in my country, if whoever posed for pageants who try out to be, you know, Miss Sri Lanka or somebody, it's not gonna be somebody that looks like me, because I'm way darker. And there are more lighter skinned individuals that have the same ethnicity as I do, but they get chosen over me. And I was telling my mom this, and I said, if I were to ever try out to be like Miss Sri Lanka and try out to be, you know, like Miss World or something, I wouldn't even be on the stage competing. They wouldn't choose me. They would choose somebody that is way lighter. So it kind of gives in the fact that somebody lighter is more better put to be on a cover like Kim Kardashian than somebody of Indian ethnicity who is beautiful as well but darker skinned. It kind of takes away, you know, and it doesn't really, it's a really hard topic to talk about, and it's pretty controversial because nobody really knows what to say in these type of circumstances. But you know, I don't even know what to say. Like, it's hard to really talk about, and I'm just gonna stop here because I don't really like talking about negativity. But I just wanted to put that out there. And obviously I don't really have much of a viewership, but I think it's important for anybody who watches my video, whether it be family or it be friends or just a video anybody saw, if you're gonna wear like bindis, if you're gonna wear like those type of beautiful headpieces that Indians wear, especially when they get married, please learn about what that is, and not just because it looks nice. There is a huge meaning behind all of these things. And even when in New York Fashion Week, I don't remember which designer that made their models walk out in blue turbans. I was telling my friend from high school about it, and obviously she's Sikh, she's Indian Sikh, and her ethnicity, like India has so many different like ethnicities, if that makes sense. There are so many different types of Indians, and I mean by like India, there are so many different, I believe there's like over 100 different languages, and in this particular case, Sikh people wear turbans for a specific religious reason. I don't know what that is, so it's not my place to talk about that, but this fashion designer just made everybody walk out in that, I think just for like an aesthetic reason, because it looked nice. But obviously there's a different meaning to that, you know? There's probably a really super deep religious meaning to that, and I don't think that designer took into account of that. But anyways, just moving on. I don't really want to talk about this, but I wanted to put it out there. Please learn about the culture that you're wearing, and whatever you're wearing, know where it comes from, because there's a really deep meaning to that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead with the makeup look. So I put the green all over my lid, and I diffused it with a Morphe M441 brush. I'm just gonna diffuse that just a little bit more. So for right now, all the color has been dispersed on my eyes. I'm gonna take a lighter, a dark color, which is from like the same family, which is like a darker, what am I saying? I'm just gonna take this, it's like a purplish, oh my god, this purplish brown, and I'm just gonna put that wherever I diffused it up here to make it blend more. So I put that on, it deepened up the color a lot more. I really like how it looks. So this is actually quite an easy thing to do. I think the main thing is that you just gotta keep on blending to make sure that color is not choppy. Now is time for the lid color. I think I'm going to do like a spotlight type of eye. So I'm just gonna put concealer right in the middle here. Right in the middle here. I'm gonna put that not like not very precise, because you're gonna be diffusing some color inside to make it blend in more. So I'm just gonna put it right in the middle here, and I'm going to use a simple brush that I used in my last video. Just like a brush like this. It's pretty dirty, but I can just quickly just brush it like this. I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape actually in Tan Sand. I'll be right back. They look completely different, but once you put on the lid color, I can diffuse it and it can make it look like they look the exact same. So I prefer putting on lid colors with my finger. I feel like you can get the best color payoff that way. So I'm going to use this color right here like I told you, and I'm going to just put that right on top of my eye. Alright, so I put on that. I'm going to diffuse the color a little bit more to clean it up. And my camera kind of went a little bit wonky, so I'm going to use the same brush that I used to diffuse, which is the Morphe M441. I'm going to take that green that I used to put all over the lid again, which is this green right here. Sorry. Which is that green right here. And I'm just going to diffuse that on the sides. I'm just going to pack it on and then go like this. Alright, so I cleaned up around the eyes. I just drew along just a line, not any wing line or anything, with the Maybelline New York Eye Studio. I got that from Wing It Beauty. Thank you, by the way. This thing is really good. I just lined it, and I used a Sephora brush. I used the Pro Tight Liner brush by Sephora. And I popped on some lashes. These are the same things I used in my last video, which are beautiful. These are the Cocoa lashes in Flirty. So I'm just gonna do the rest of my face, do my lips and everything. I'll come back so you guys can see the final look. Alright, so I did my entire face. By the way, my lips are the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi. Very, very pretty. Let me just bring you guys in just a little bit closer. So this is how everything turned out. I think it came out very, very pretty. Just added some earrings to complete the look. I think earrings always complete the look. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and be a part of the SriUbeauty squad. And if you would like to see more, then I'll be posting once a week, so look out for that. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys!